review of Skeem's Army of tonight's episode. Well, a lot obviously happened, and a lot of things that I've mentioned on my previous episode, which was yesterday, came to pass. For example, Mantul found out the truth about what her daughter was actually up to when she said she was going to Mpumalanga. You know, like I said, the truth always comes out. As much as you want to hide it, it will come out in any kind of form. It will come out, and I feel sorry for Pretty to an extent. I'm not gonna lie, I feel sorry for her because now she's isolated. She's alone in this process. Okay, Khwezi is intimidating her. Khwezi is threatening her life, and she has to go through this by herself. And she has no one to support her. That is just so painful to watch because she deserves to be supported through this whole ordeal. You know, facing prison and criminal charges, it's not a child's play. So for Mantuli and her son to disown Pretty in a way, it's saddening, it's sad, it's heartbreaking to see, but I'm not surprised it happened because I told you guys that Mantuli is a person who does not take any crap from her kids, regardless of how much she cares and loves them. She'll end up disowning you for lying and cheating. And when she says, do not do this, she means it. When she says, I want you to stop lying to me and I want you to respect my home or else I'll do this, she means it. Her yes means yes. Her no means no. And she will not accept anything in between. So, Preeti lying to her mom about her internship, it's her fault. She put herself in the situation. She knew what she was doing when she was lying to her mom and her brother. She knew. She knew it. And the fact that she didn't want to tell them, she knew that her mom would react the way she did. And to an extent, I do feel sorry for her, but I also don't feel sorry for her because she caused all of this. She decided to go ahead and see Lahasha behind her family's back and also lie about it, basically. So I'm not surprised that everything is falling apart right now. I'm not surprised. What else? Kwezi, this girl, this woman, she is a sociopath. She's scary. She is heartless, ruthless. Okay, she is on a different level when it comes to her nastiness. She's vile. Okay, she's disgusting to be honest. So now it's either she paid someone, one of the guards at the jail, for them to let her in. So Kwezi posed as Preacher's lawyer, which was a whole lie, obviously, and went to see Preacher. You know why? Because she wants Preacher to make a false confession. Now, she had this whole scripted confession that Preacher has to make. Excuse you! Who the hell do you think you are to make someone confess to something they didn't do? Are you in your right mind to make someone confess to a crime they did not commit? crazy. Like, the audacity. It's the audacity for me. Like, who do you think you are? No wonder my pastor had second thoughts about you. He could sense that you are crazy. You are the kind of crazy that you're beyond any kind of help. You cannot be helped. You can't. And for you to go to the jail and pose as British lawyer so that you can intimidate, threaten Preeti so that she lies about the confession that you want her to make, knowing very well it's false. Who do you think you are? Oh my god, she actually pissed me off. She's entitled. She's like now walking around my pastor's apartment and she owns the place. You're not even yet married to this person. If he wants to do to dump you, he has every right to. So stop acting like you're the actual wife. You're not yet married to my boss. So why act like you own shit? I hate that. I really hate it, but I'm also enjoying it as a viewer. Okay? I'm conflicted about the situation. I hate how Kweti's manipulating this situation to her advantage, but at the same time, I love it because it's something that we don't see on a regular basis on Skeem. I'll be honest, these writers are doing the most right now, and I love it. So, as for Preeti making the false confession, I hoped that she wouldn't go through with it, you know, and that's what happened. Okay, there was a scene where Kobas, the lawyer to Preeti, and I think, and there was a split of a second where Preeti was actually thinking about making the false confession, but I think she came to a point where I'm like, okay, this is enough. Because he has too much power over me. I think that's where she is mentally. I think she's like, I cannot let this woman control me the way she is right now. Because if I do, I'm letting her win. In some way, she's letting Kwezi win. And I think she's come to a point where she's like, you know what, enough is enough. I cannot take this anymore. This girl is crazy. So when she went to Peterson's office to hear out about her bail hearing, she wanted to make a confession. My first thought was, my God, please do not make a false confession that Kwezi wants you to make. I was crossing my fingers thinking, please do not make that false confession, because once you say it, you cannot unsay it. And once it's written down, you cannot retract it. Okay? So, thank God she stuck to her guns and said, look, the truth is, I was with Lagash. Okay? Me and him are now in love. We're in a relationship. We're having a dinner party. Well, not dinner party, sorry. We're having like this a romantic dinner for the both of us. And we got back together. That's when Kwezi came and saw us in a compromising situation. That's when she lost it. You know, me and Larasha are now in love. The minute she said those words, her mom, brother, and uncle walks in. And the mother heard every single word she said. Now, this is where Monthly went from 0 to 100 real quick. Like I said yesterday, this woman, she can go from 0 to 100 in a split of a second. And that's what happened. She nearly whooped Preeti's ass in Peterson's office. If it wasn't for her uncle and Peterson, coming between those two, she could have been whooped so hard, so hard. Now, I have some few notes here. I said, finally, Preeti got the bail hearing that she went for, and I'm so thankful for, but it came at a cost. When I mean it came at a cost, I mean that now that they know the truth, now that her family knows the truth, they want nothing to do with her. Zamwi even said, I'm disappointed in you, Preeti, and I'm done. My hands are up and I'm done with you. That's that's what he said. And it it hurt her. I mean, obviously it should, but it hurt her really bad. And then there's one more again. I said, um, Lekhatsi's uncle wants to get to the truth. So what he wanted to do is actually have a moment to talk with Preacher to see what really happened at that apartment. But Preacher does not want to talk to him. I understand why, but the question is, if she did talk to him, he could have seen that Khewzi is actually lying. He's he knows Khewzi is capable of doing the craziest things, so that will give him the ammunition to really investigate what really happened. But Pretty did not take that chance. Hopefully, she does take it down the line, but for now, she didn't take it. And at the end of the episode, I feel sorry for Pretty, to be honest. I feel like she needs a break. She needs to be given, like, cut the girl some slack, okay? So once she found out that she's free to go and the bail hearing was successful, the uncle came and he called Mantul and said, look, Pretty is now free to go. Then this is what she said. Good. I'll send her clothes. Because I don't want her in my house. That's, what did I say? What did I say yesterday? I said this woman will kick Pretty out if she found out the truth. And now she did the exact same thing that I said. Pretty is now homeless. Pretty has nowhere to go. She's a walking target. Literally, she's a walking target. And Khewzi's gonna do everything in her power to kill that girl. I feel sorry for her. Hopefully something good comes out of this, because Khewzi is unpredictable and she's capable of doing anything to get what she wants or get her own way. So we'll see what happens on tomorrow's episode. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's live review of Skeem. Peace. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video.